Hello, and welcome to the 8 Steps of Visualizing Your Meditative Sanctuary. My name is May Edwards, and I'm so glad you stopped by. Oh, and here's a little message for you today to remind you that the world needs you so very much. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. Today we're discussing the 8 steps of visualizing your meditative sanctuary. Some of you may be asking, what exactly is a meditative sanctuary, also known as the astral temple? Your meditative sanctuary or astral temple is your magical space created in the astral dimension using your imagination. By meditating and directing energy through your visualization, you can create your personal sanctuary, a place always available to only you, yours and yours alone. It is a place where you can call in your guides and where you can feel safe to work on whatever you so desire. The intention of this tutorial is to show you step by step how you can create your visualized home base, which is needed firmly established before you explore the meditative paths on the tree of life. Pathworking is very personal and it's very private. Your subconscious has its own set of symbols unique to just you, and your guides will use them to really get to the heart of the matter. The work is most effectively accomplished when you generate and take your own unique pathworking journeys. The imagination, it gravitates and is constantly drifting towards the astral realm, and it's crucial to recognize that not all energy fields in the astral realm are benevolent. So it can't be emphasized enough that we need to take the time to firmly establish trusted protective wards and place them all around our meditative sanctuary in our mind's eye. The sky is the limit for your meditative sanctuary. You're limited only by your imagination. Anything that resonates with you, that has you feeling validated, reassured, and also sparks excitement and enthusiasm are key. So, without further ado, let's begin. Number 1, ask yourself the why. The first and foremost important step is asking yourself, why are you interested in building this temple not made with hands? I find the why in everything I do to be what has me healing those erroneous programmings that came from our childhood or from societal conditioning. Number 2, schedule a time to focus on your temple work. Setting aside a little time each day or each week that is devoted to your well-being is strongly advised. It's a signal to myself that I care about my happiness and where I am feeling enthused about exploring and having fun and learning. My daily spiritual time, for example, is after I'm showered from my workout. My spiritual time reminds me of music practice where I get out of it what I put into it. And the enjoyment and the adventure of this path makes me feel like I'm missing out if I don't show up. Number 3, treat yourself to a journal that represents you. Step 3 is to get yourself a journal that makes you feel good every time you look at it. This is your magical diary to record your observations as a form of scientific record keeping. I encourage you to reserve this journal only for your spiritual work. This book will become a special place where you can look back on your breakthroughs and capture the revealing, trippy, miraculous experiences awaiting your visits as you pathwork up and down the tree of life. This journal can be homemade if you're super crafty, or store-bought. It can be as luxuriously creative as you so desire. I went to Etsy for my journal, which I call my grimoire, and I find time spent journaling to be my extra special quality time. I love using colored pencils to illustrate what I'm learning, and it makes a pleasure each time I reflect on my inner journey. Number 4, research visualization ideas. Step 4 is to explore the web or Pinterest or magazines to collect images of temples or places that resonate with you. Some folks imagine their sanctuary on a hill surrounded by a lush forest, and others are drawn to their home base being like in an ancient Egyptian temple. Some are sparked by a subterranean sanctuary in the Joshua Tree Desert. And others, like me, adore the moon, which is my symbol for working with my subconscious. Step 5, draw your temple. With your research as your inspiration, pour yourself a nice cup of something yummy and sit down to sketch out ideas for your temple. Draw the building, the architecture, Add pools of water, a path lined with torches, the ocean, a river. Place your temple in the trees, whatever makes you happy. Allow this process to feel right, knowing you can adjust and tweak until you're absolutely pleased and your sacred temple just clicks for you. And whenever you feel like you've arrived at a good stopping point, one more detail would need your attention, and that is to wrap your temple with a protective sphere, placing any and all protective beings you resonate with as sentinels around your sanctuary. Fill it with confidence of your protection and a feeling of well-being. Here are the God symbols and Hebrew names surrounding my meditative sanctuary. Step 6, build temple in meditation. With your ideas in place, you're ready to begin building your temple not made with hands. Situate yourself where you are comfortable meditating. Take some time to still yourself. You can use the fourfold breath, the middle pillar, or any other means of relaxation and meditation that you prefer. Once you're feeling still and centered, picture the space where your temple will be in your imagination. As an example for me, I picture I'm at the white sand shore of a body of water at night. I can see through a portal doorway where my temple will be. Where will yours be? As you visualize your desired location, float over it. Picture the foundation being built, then build brick upon brick or stone by stone, and fill in all the details of your meditative sanctuary. Send flowers blooming and all manners of plants. Place massive monuments of stone around your construction. The textures, the paint, the color, the furnishings, and all of the intricacies. Build and build with all the detail your imagination can muster. Work on this until you feel satisfied. When you feel you have done your best with your session, complete your visualization by placing protective wards all around your meditative temple. These wards can be archangelic, pertaining to the 4 directions, or meaningful symbols you have designed and created. They can come from your own trusted belief system. Once this final step is completed, you can finish your session and return to your waking consciousness. Remember to take detailed notes and make some sketches after your session. Step 7, return to the temple a few more times to reinforce. Add and remove and finesse your sanctuary, tweaking it to your absolute preference. My recommendation is once a day for 7 days to lock your sacred place into your mind's eye. Step 8, treat yourself to something indulgent as a reward. Go to the movies as a reward, or give yourself a little present that breathes joy into your heart. Try a new restaurant you've always been curious about, or go dancing till 3 a.m., anything. Just reward yourself with something fun for creating your meditative sanctuary. There is something extremely powerful at reinforcing to your subconscious that when we show up to do our spiritual work, it means our inner child gets to really play. Once our inner world trusts us that this is all about magical fun, the flow of the universal mind is free to work its magic in our lives. May this be a practice that delights you and uplifts you. Thanks for watching the 8 steps to visualize your meditative sanctuary. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. I send you love and light. Until next time, please be so good to yourself from me.